Forget. We need to.
Let's see if we're. What's that?
Can we like make our own tune?
I don't know. Let's see if we can make a clip and into it. So,
Play your guitar and make us our own little intro thing.
ooh, that's a good idea. Get Keith down here and have him drop something decent. My uncle Keith.
Keith Burley. What the hell's he been doing?
Keith Williams. My uncle Keith.
I know. What the hell's Keith Burley been doing?
I don't know. Haven't heard a damn thing from him, dude. It's been crickets. And I messaged him a couple times, so I don't know. Been busy.
Summer, he might be camping.
Yeah, he does have that nice camper.
His wife told us at your 30th party
Hmm.
that she keeps him around just so he can drive her camper around.
Yeah, well, they do have a pretty nice camper. He stayed in it for the finance last year. It was pretty nice. But welcome everybody back to 100 Proof Whitetails on 4th of July Eve here. And we are talking, scheming. Nate's taking off for the Adirondacks tomorrow.
Yep.
I got to try to get my trail cameras out this weekend, get them all out. And that's my game plan. And then balance in a couple cookouts and fireworks and everything else the next couple of days. So should be able to get some stuff done off of work for a few days. So yeah, should be good, man. But so where do you want to start the conversation tonight? We got all of our corn drilled in. I mean, I don't know if it worked out right or not. We're gonna find out. But it ended up out of the hopper and can't see a lot of it on top of the ground. So
On or in the ground.
I think it's in the ground, some of it. Some of it's in, some of it's on. I don't know.
We'll see what happens. I mean, you feel the deer one way or the other.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out if we're gonna. Well, I think we might overseed it a little bit, planning on some of it not getting deep enough to, some good plant or whatever. So we'll see how it goes.
That's fine, though.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Just get that 3-foot corn, and you'll be able to see it whenever they're out there.
Yeah, as long as it puts it in ears, that'd be nice. I wouldn't mind that. Cut down on the brush hogging before season, but yeah. So we were able to rent the no-till drill from Wayne County, and they came back up the other day. My tractor went over, started knocking in trails at a piece that we're getting ready to put on the market up in Fairhaven, for whitetail properties, and now it's back at a client that I do some planting for that I got to start disking in for bracelet plots here end of the month because he wants them to go in into July. So that's what I got going. The list last week, man, cranking. But I still got stands. I still got to get cameras out.
Yeah, you and me knock your stands out on the weekend.
Yeah, I think we can do it in about a day if they all cooperate. Meaning
Including grandmas?
That's a good point. Never mind.
We never did knock out. You got 40 of them.
Yeah, pretty close. We have big grandmas on the farm. I bet it's 40. And then we got to also pick a day to get out to our lease piece to get that figured out with.
Have you talked to them?
Mhm.
What Dan have to say?
We're good. We're good to go.
Just do whatever.
Mhm.
So have fun with it.
Yep, we got it. Other than since
I don't know if there's any limitations.
no, I mean obviously within leaving distance of houses and stuff like that. All of our stuff's plenty good for that.
And it kind of does lead back into the topic of, how you should approach a landowner.
Mhm.
I mean, we could kind of go over some of that.
I think that's a good thing that you made.
It's about that time of year.
Well, especially if you
Start hitting August.
Yeah.
A month from now, people start thinking about
Mhm.
finding some hunt ground.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to take conversation to start, dude. Is kind of the etiquette when you're going knocking on doors or whatever. And it's a lot easier now with Onyx and stuff like that. You can see where folks live, at least where the tax bill gets set,
Mhm.
for the piece of property. So, I recommend not, dress down in camo or nothing like that, just regular casual clothes, not all dirty and crowded or nothing like that, and just, approach them. And maybe you got history with them, maybe you don't. And, just trying to come off professional and, responsible, respectful. Some folks are, might want some money for their piece of property. So I kind of do a little bit of that background work ahead of time, kind of figure out what it might be worth for a lease piece if I'm willing to pay up to a price for that lease piece.
Which leasing in New York is getting up there.
Oh yeah,
I know there's a couple leases in around Bloomfield area. They're going for like 5 grand a year.
it's kind of like, I've heard of,
And so that's only for like 200-300 acres.
yeah, I've heard stuff going as high as like 25 bucks an acre, 25, 30 bucks an acre.
That's
You know,
crazy.
so if you got, like you said, you got 30 bucks an acre, 100 acres, there's your 3 grand. You know, I have heard 50 an acre too, only in like one or two instances, but 25, 30 is kind of getting to be the rule of thumb for some folks. And it depends on what it's got to offer. If it's got more game opportunities, might be more. If turkeys included in that, it might be more. Um,
Tillable versus.
yeah, tillable acres. Some people are just paying for the timbered acres versus tillable acres for the lease value or whatever. It depends on what you're looking to lease it for hunting ground. But yeah, it's and then just see it with the landowners, and they got to pay taxes on it, stuff like that. But I think that there are still a fair amount out there where if you take good care of the landowner's property, you do some work. I do some work for our other permission pieces or whatever we call them lease pieces, but they're permission pieces. But you still got to invest time and equity and sweat equity in them. You know, we took the tractor up to yours last year to push the edges back for the farmer.
Mhm.
So there's time involved in that, and time is money. You know, so but yeah, I would definitely think definitely say that you're gonna have to usually give up something in some way, shape, or form, whether it's
Time.
money or time.
Money or time. I'm big on the. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll have enough money to pay for a lease of some sort. But I mainly trade labor.
Yeah,
Go in there and offer like, hey, I'll mow your lawn this summer, or I'll split that firewood for you, or I'll clean up those trees for you, or you know stuff like that. And that usually.
and that goes a long way for a lot of people, dude. Taking care of it, like you said, like it's your own, and taking care of it, right for them, not using and abusing it, not bringing a bunch of people out there. That's one of the quickest ways I think to get kicked out of pieces. Yeah, so I think that's also good to throw in.
I've actually gotten in on a couple pieces because other people
Too.
once rolled around and they just brought 10 guys out there and drove the whole thing, and the landowner was pissed.
Yeah,
They got booted and it was open, and word of mouth, I took advantage.
yeah, yeah. Right place, right time. With it. Steve Bogart comments in. Going to go through a couple of the comments hitting the stream. Steve Bogart says, "Yo, what's up, guys? Steve, what's up, man? Thanks for
Just hanging out with Steve,
just hanging out.
talking about some deer hunting, deer season.
What we got going on in the next couple weeks, plans for stuff. Um, and yeah,
I'm wrestling.
Nate's been killing it. Nate's been his skills are well done.
Wow, the one piece,
Yeah,
the one piece. But there was a lot of work I wanted to get done on that piece, and I got it all done. All I'm waiting on is August to throw some of the 100 proof fall mix out there,
hmm
and uh, I got one more stand to trim up.
that
Other than
man,
that,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
So I really, after we got your tractor over there, kind of re
we're gonna
laid out that entire piece for me, really.
Well, we got that logging road cleaned up. I mean, we got a lot of stuff done with that tractor thing.
My wedge,
The
my
wedge.
hinge wedge,
Hmm.
I like that. The hinge cutting wedge
Right by the boulevard.
to try and want make the deer want to come up more to the boulevard.
Hmm. And then you got the newest addition to the boulevard.
I got the kiddie pool kill spot right off the side of the boulevard.
Hmm.
I went and checked on it 2 days after I put it in, after I made that post, and it holds about 15 gallons, which is about it after it was all said and done. After I filled some dirt in, threw some rocks and sticks in it, and I carried out those
Water cooler
yeah,
tanks, right?
yeah, the water dispensers you buy at the store that you put in your house if you have bad water at your house and you don't want to drink it, so you buy the big 5 gallon things at the store, big blue round jugs.
Yep.
I brought 24 of them out, filled up, and three of them I put all four in it, but three of them filled it up. I mean, it was the smallest kiddie pool you could get.
Hmm.
What I put in there, but I went out there 2 days later. I put it in Saturday, swung out there Monday after work, and there was already 5 gallons gone out of it.
Hmm.
And I saw a bunch of tracks, saw deer tracks coming up to it. I saw um, possum, raccoon. There was a bunch of critters checking it out.
Hmm.
So
Well, we got some rain.
I'm gonna camera on it. If I get some cool pictures off of it, we'll show them on the show
Yep.
as we go.
Yeah,
But
I've actually got some pretty cool pictures the last few weeks, dude, that I got to get up on the page and stuff like that.
so we'll see how it's going. But yeah, it looks like. And no, I didn't punch a hole in the pool. Everybody's just gonna throw that out there. But no, uh, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an experiment thing. I know it's kind of like a fad right now going across YouTube, and everybody's kind of trying these water holes and stuff. And like I said on the last episode, I know Jeff Sturgis was big into it, and I was like, screw it, so I'm gonna try it. Throw a camera on it.
Well, you got the mock there and
See
pictures of the range. I mean, it's all kind of.
a lot of deer walking around, walk by.
Hmm.
So who knows? I don't. Who knows what?
Filling up water.
Yeah. I mean, if it actually gets for the amount of deer that are in that area, and if it gets well known,
Hmm.
eh, I'm gonna have to be out there every other day.
Right.
15 gallons of water is nothing.
Yeah. Well, and if it's
And if it is a success, I'll just pull it out next year and I'll upgrade it to 100, 150.
well,
If it actually is that big of a success.
I think it's going to be great because it's down on the inside edge of that field on that ridge top there. We call it the boulevard. You know, especially now that that old logging road's been opened back up and stuff like that. The food that you added out there in
It's
the
like a
field.
red, it's coming out like a red carpet.
Yeah, it's prime spot, dude, for the frickin'.
It's like cruising down Main Street of your hometown.
Hmm.
You got the Chinese buffet, you got the pizza shop, you got
Local watering
the
hole.
local wall, you got you know, that's all I got to set up.
Everything they want, you know? Yeah, it's like that water tucked back off of the food. I see a lot of guys when I'm out consulting with pieces want to put the water hole out in the food. I like it better off the food because then you can hunt that location and get off of that location. And it's not, you're not adding that much more to a food plot by adding a water hole there. I think you're almost making it not as attractive, so to speak, rather than if it's one of them spots between the bedding and the food that night. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, majority of majority of whitetails get their water from what they're eating.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of what they need.
Throughout the year, yeah.
So putting a water hole on a food plot. So when a deer goes out and eats in your clover plot, it's actually hydrating itself while giving itself nutrition.
Mhm.
So the whole I guess what really like clicked in my brain with it that I think is the point in it is the daytime
Yeah. Oh yeah.
water. And if they get thirsty during the day, let's say around that 1, 2 o'clock range, and they don't want to go and expose themselves,
Hmm. Yeah, they're not looking for that big evening feed.
You keep that watering hole if you can close to bedding, if you have a site close to bedding.
Mhm.
And that deer, you can get snow stage, just gonna get on because they're lazy and just walk that 60 yards, 50 yards over to that watering hole, 100 yards maybe, I don't know, 150, depending on where he's laying or she's laying. And he's gonna go over there, take a drink, and it's gonna go back to lay down.
Or maybe switch.
Just like you do.
Maybe switch a feeding area, or
That's like people do when they wake up at 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, man, I'm thirsty. You go take a piss and you go grab a drink of water and you go back to bed.
yep. Or if they're switching bedding areas because of wind or whatever too.
Same idea.
Yeah, and it's like we're saying during that daytime, it's making the bedding, which is typically starting out.
I'm not looking to pasture 150 deer and water them every day.
Oh yeah.
I just want to make something a little convenient for the deer that like to bed in the area.
Hmm. Absolutely. And like I said,
That's the whole idea.
and they're eating woody browse.
Which studies have shown they do all day long. They get up and they eat like every 2 hours.
Yep. Yep. So then when they need that, because there's not as much
Well,
water
not
content,
getting out into the open until they feel safe in the evening.
there's not as much water content in that stuff typically back in that bedding. It's more woody browse and stuff like that. So I think they need to supplement that with water and stuff, so to speak.
We'll see if it pulls some bucks out of the bedding. Probably,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But that is my theory on it, and that is my thought.
I think you're gonna have to upgrade it. I think you're gonna have
Oh,
to.
yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade it.
You're gonna have
I already know that 2 days, 5 gallons.
you know.
That's a third of it. What was this? I already got maybe 15 of the 100 gallon.
We do have rain coming in the next couple of days though too. So
And the other thing I did, which on the post, YouTube wouldn't allow me to post pictures and a video, is I set it on a natural runoff. I set it on, it just happened to work out where I picked my spot for it, that you could see where the water, when it rains heavy, runs down the hill
yeah.
and it washed all the leaves away.
Mhm.
So I put it right there. So when we get a heavy rain, it should naturally fill itself. I don't know. Did I see you in the video?
Yeah. I'm just gonna see if I can pull it up.
And I built a little, and I built up the edges. I dug a little trench and I built up the edges, kind of angling up the hill and along, so it would catch more water as it ran down and kind of try and hit that trench.
That's that video I sent you
What's that?
about all the crack on the log.
I mean, we could play that one. This is what you shouldn't do.
Yeah. This is what you shouldn't do. June 15th. Thought you sent it to me.
I did.
March.
Not on Facebook. I sent it to you on the phone.
Oh, that's what you did. Shoot.
But either way,
About that.
we can work on that.
Yep.
We'll work on it. But yeah, so I built up the downhill side of my trench. So across, I don't know, probably 20 yards, 30 yards. So when it does rain and the water runs down, not only will the trench accumulate more water,
Mhm.
but if anything, water is running down the hill, it will hit that high point and it should follow it down my trench and into the water hole.
Absolutely. Follows fast resistance.
So that is
I think that that's just we're trying to get the.
but that was another reason why this is another one. And this is looking like a wet year, so maybe I won't have to water it as much. But we will see. We shall see. So it literally took me. It cost the pool cost me $11 at Walmart. I own a shovel. I had to drive 10 minutes down the road, not even, and it took me 20 minutes to dig and bury. And then the farmer happened to have a pile of field stone over, like, I don't know.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, check it out on the Hunt Group page. We got the post. I think you can.
And the idea behind putting the stones around it was because deer are probably, and critters are going to want to get into it, step into it,
Mhm.
Hopefully they don't fold the edges down.
Yeah, don't want to put hoof marks into it.
Yeah.
But you said you did put a little layer of dirt in the bottom. That'll help.
Put a little layer of dirt in the bottom, a couple rocks, then obviously you want to throw a branch in there that if like a small critter, like a mouse or a chipmunk or something, falls in there or gets in there, it can swim and get its way out. That way it doesn't die and just rot in your water and ruin the whole
Yep.
watering hole.
It looks like a nice little, like an old wellhead at an old farm, dude.
Yeah, the old watering hole.
An old water hole.
Where's the? Did I send you the runoff one?
No, you sent the runoff. I'm just looking at the Facebook post when you put it up there.
Yeah, yeah. It wouldn't let me post the video. The runoff video, if you could pull it up, is pretty cool.
See if I can see if we
Get it, but
We'll hit a couple comments here. Bo's comment.
I'll read the comments while you're working. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see here. This is the one we're on.
Yeah, Bo's right there.
If you think leasing is hard now, just wait until they allow crossbow.
Every fucking week.
Bo, I'm gonna buy you a crossbow, Bo, for Christmas. I'm gonna mail it to your house. But
Yeah, that'll be great.
see if you use it. What else is Bo say? All archery season.
All crossbows for all archery season.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could see it maybe bringing in some more hunters, but I think that also opens up more opportunity for you potentially to get in on a spot. You know, because a lot of guys are going to use and abuse that. I think personally.
Well, that and you're kind of opening up a broader spectrum of people
Hmm.
to the thing.
Yeah.
Then this comment here is for you. How's the baby, man? From Steve.
Steve says, "How's the baby? Good. Just came. Well, she's what, like 4 months and 4 days now, or 5 days, something like that now. Yeah. So
Yeah, she's about 5 days old now.
growing like a weed. She was down here with Hannah when Nate came over, and she was all propped up doing some tummy time, and then I picked her up because she kind of was getting a little tired and set her up, and Nate's she's sitting up, and she learned how to squeal, so she's been doing that off and on.
Mhm.
Yep, she's finding her own voice with stuff, dude, for sure. But growing like a weed, she's got her 4 month shots here next week and stuff. So yeah, everything's good. So
That's fine. Hopefully she don't get any reaction to it.
no,
Owen did.
yeah,
He got a fever and sick from it.
freak out and stuff a little bit.
People, has she been sick yet?
Freak out? Not really.
No.
Sniffles and nothing, no fevers really.
You're
I guess some major, no major fevers.
But
I think she might have cut the tooth though.
already?
Yeah, on the bottom.
Like, maybe.
On the bottom left, just to the left of her, where her tongue tie was.
So, Bo, let's talk about Huntworth. Have you bought any Huntworth product yet? I'm curious.
Yeah, because he was loving it, man.
Well, once I posted my my modeling pictures. There you go. That's it. Can they see it?
Oh, get it. Gotta share the screen over. Bear with me, everybody. Share that screen.
I almost bought some more Huntworth over the weekend, but
There you go.
hearing it?
Yep, everybody should be seeing that right now.
Oh, you see that run off? Yes.
Fill that pond.
That's nice.
Fill the pond, man. Let it roll.
Not bad.
Let it roll.
Well, that was it.
Yeah, just have it on a little looper as we're talking with it. I just want to see if it comes up on the thing.
Well, I think everyone's 6 seconds behind us.
Yeah,
There it is.
there it is. Yeah, so it's working.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize it actually displayed us off to the side.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, with the split screen there. So yeah, and then
And then
yeah, we can do a lot with this with the StreamYard software. It's nice.
hopefully we can edit season 1.
And then,
We got 2 other guys on board for season 1. We got my uncle, who I still need to get on here to introduce you guys to. Some of you, I think, know him, Josh Knapp, but he's the guy that really got me into hunting and got me started on, I believe, the right path and being a successful hunter. But I think he's gonna do some filming. He's gonna be part of the first season. Jesse wants to. He's the fan favorite. I think he is gonna be a part of it. He wants to do some filming. Um, I did. I know a lot of you saw a post on um, the camera arm, the prototype. I did do a little modifications and upgrade it.
Gen 2.
Gen 2, I guess. Actually, it's technically Gen 1 because the other one would be prototype. Um, I ended up going with this one, Jet Black, a little heavier duty material.
Only added about, what'd you
Um,
add? I was gonna say.
With the camera, it came out to be total 3 pounds hanging. But
Still there, patent pending. Flag gate bolt.
and but yeah, it's pretty cool. I was able to do a little custom engraving on it,
Yeah.
but yeah, Ben's new camera there seems to have a lot better camera than my phone.
Yeah, we were playing around with it the other night at the deer shed. And this one's got a little bit more zoom ability too.
But
Yours kind of stopping out at
the whole concept of it is
pack it in.
time is so crucial, and when I go out hunting, I feel like I'm always rushing just because everything else in life. So when I actually do get to go do something I really want to do, it's always like I'm like last minute just trying to get out there and do it. So I wanted to start filming. Me and Ben have been talking about doing a little season or whatever. And I don't know how great the quality is going to be off of our phones. I think it'll be decent. I think it'll be, you guys will get the idea. It's not going to be like Jury Brothers season.
Yeah, we're not running $20,000 cameras.
Yeah. But I think the whole idea behind it is that I want to be able to film my hunt, but carry less in. Because I used to film my hunts, and I bought the camera. I bought the muddy. Actually, I don't even think it was a muddy
big
camera
big
arm.
game.
I think it was a big game camera arm at the time. Is the one I got, and you had to bring the mounting bracket with the ratchet strap, with the arm, plus the camera. Make sure you had batteries. Make sure it was charged. Remember your SD card. Make sure you got your SD card. And it just added a whole like half hour, I feel like, to the hunt, setting everything up. Getting to the stand, climbing up the stand, trying to make as minimal noise as possible. And I don't know, it just got to be too much for as my life got more hectic. So I've been wanting to do this for a little while, and I finally did. I came up with a design that I liked. And this here, all the only extra thing I have to bring into the stand to be able to film my hunt is that 3 pound arm.
Yep.
And it is folded up, compact. It is a total of, so that'd be 15, 6, 4, so 19 inches. So easily slide into your backpack, whatever. The whole idea behind the gate lag was you can install one of these pre-season during your hunting summer chores. Install one of these in each of your stand in a convenient location, and all you have to do is pull the arm out, slide it on the arm, the gate lag, and put your phone in the phone vise. And everyone has their phone on them when they're hunting. You can't tell me you don't.
Yep, 100%.
So the only extra thing you'll have to carry is this arm.
Yep.
And it only adds an extra 3 pounds to your pack if that really bothers you. For me, not really.
Mm-hmm.
And then I threw some of course my wife's big into horses, so isn't Ben. But um, I I she had some black vet wrap laying around the house, so
Yeah.
I grabbed that and I wrapped it up in black vet wrap or medical wrap, whatever you want to call it, just to kind of a little noise dampening.
Mm-hmm.
Even though aluminum's not really that noisy or tingy, but it still helps. I think it'll help definitely with the noise dampening when you are using it
Yeah, and you also put the nylon washer in there too, to cut down on any metal on metal.
at the
So there's
pivot point.
separation. Yeah.
At the pivot point. I mean, eventually, I would actually like to make that hole bigger and actually press fit a nylon
Bushing.
bushing in there.
That fits the leg.
So instead of aluminum on metal, you'll actually have nylon on the leg.
Yeah. And have a press fit one in there.
But
That'd be sweet.
patent pending. Whoever's stealing my idea and making $1 million off it right now.
I don't know if they're gonna make a million, but maybe half a mil.
They say sell like hotcakes.
Mm-hmm. I bet they would, dude.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna look as good as mine.
Well, and that's the thing. Getting into them, I mean, if you're looking at a camera arm setup, dude, I mean, you're gonna be minimum $100 into them. I
A
would.
few years down the road, once I get my own thing up and going, I might look into making them and selling them.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But I've tried to use like the phone mount on the bow and stuff like that. It just doesn't.
I'm not a big fan of GoPro videos.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've tried the GoPro video. I think your phone camera is better than a GoPro.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean this is a muddy. You can get a muddy arm now for $100, which actually isn't that bad. I wish they were that cheap back then. But that's got, like you said, the ratchet bracket with the screw plate. So if you're putting a bracket in every tree, plus the muddy arm, and carrying in your muddy arm and your fluid head in with you and the camera, and that's the thing though, the phone quality is just about there for both of them anyway.
Well, we think so. We'll see how
Yeah,
all our footage comes out and then comes across on the computer.
it was a muddy arm you had. They call it the basic video camera, the basic camera arm
The
steel.
one I had,
No, that's the one for
nice gray.
that was the one I had pretty much was that style because I had that weird, but then you had like slidey bracket in it. Remember that?
Yeah, for sure it was big.
Could have been. Could have been.
Everything I thought was because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Just like Huntworth, Bo. Damn it.
Yeah. And I'm not a big fan of like the screw in ones.
Yeah,
Like
there's
the
that.
easy
I
hang.
bought one of those, but then I decided
I think this is much better than that easy hanger one. Anyway, so back to the comments. Sorry, ignoring my wife here. My wife says that the gate lag is genius. I think so too. I think that's a really, really good, cheap, and efficient way to mount it in multiple setups.
so if you have to screw in one of those um, brackets
Yeah.
or ratchet strap one of those brackets to every single one of your hunting setups.
There's noise.
If you're an average hunter, you have at least half a dozen setups. So that's $10 to $20 every setup. A gate lag costs you $2.
Easy. I mean,
$2 to $3 every stand, and you can mount your camera.
yeah, I mean that fourth arrow. I forget what those fourth arrow bases were. I bought them on like a big, might have even been like 4th of July sale when they sold you like a half a dozen bases with it. If you bought the arm and the mounting base and everything, and it's solid. I mean that arm is rock solid, you know. But I think for what we're doing, you know, this is going to be there.
Well, and then even if you did have the funds and the money to upgrade, you can take the phone vise off and put a fluid head on it.
Well, I think I'm going to put a fluid head on it and then the phone on the fluid head.
If you
That way I can angle it and
yeah,
play with.
if you like, if you have the funds and
Well, I
you
got
don't mind
fluid
packing
heads.
all that other extra stuff in.
I don't think the fluid head's going to add that much.
Oh, I mean like a fluid head for a camera.
Oh, and the camera and everything, yeah.
A camera mount, all you gotta do is just screw the camera mount. It's the same thread on the phone vise as it is on a fluid head slash camera mount. A camera mount head is a fluid head.
that 1/4 inch. What do you got? Quarter thread on it, you said? That's what it is, right? So,
Gee, you want people to start manufacturing these things?
no, that's what it is on everything.
My God,
It's the standard thread on
still
stuff.
patent pending.
It's the one on the trail cameras and everything.
Yeah, it's 1/4 20 thread.
Yeah. Sorry.
Damn it!
Even all the
That's
secrets.
all. Giving all my secrets away,
Sorry, buddy. And then
all my wisdom.
Hannah's other comment says, "How is everyone prepping for the season over the holiday weekend?" Um, Nate's taking a breather and relaxing
Yeah, I'm
for
going
the
to
kick
Florida.
ass.
Me and Owen are gonna go catch some damn bluegills.
Catch some bluegills, some smallies.
I'm gonna give him his first bluegill sandwich. I'm just gonna slice the belly, pull the
Rock
guts
nuts.
out. I'm gonna cook it over a fire, put it between 2 pieces of bread with some mustard, and said, "Here, kid, eat it." Just fence
No,
he would.
oh, I know he would. Rock bass, dude. The rock bass up there in these things. Oh, I bet he would. I bet he'd eat it freaking teeth and scales and fins and all, man.
You know,
No.
he might throw it and say yuck, but he'd take a bite. He'd try it.
Just put some teriyaki on it.
He does like teriyaki.
You get everything if it had teriyaki on it, for sure.
No, he loves noodles and pasta.
Noodles?
I big pasta boy. He's like me.
Mm-hmm.
I can eat noodles. Or I can eat red sauce, tomato sauce, marinara sauce, whatever you want to call it, and noodles every day.
Yeah. So, upcoming for us, we have a special thing we're doing next week, which you guys will have to stay tuned for that. So next Friday, weather pending, we got the 12th. Yep, we got something planned for that day. So guys, stay tuned for that. And then we're looking at doing.
We schedule. We just went over this. Oh yeah.
We just talked about this half hour ago.
My brain shot.
And then
wasn't even
you're in vacation mode.
I wasn't even gonna come out tonight. Ben talked me into it.
Yeah. And then chicken barbecue, we're shooting for maybe the 10th or the 11th of August.
Which, if anybody wants a $20 chance at a lifetime hunting or fishing license, it's $20. You get a chicken barbecue. Honestly, I do a killer chicken barbecue. It's gonna be good. You'll have to come pick it up in Phelps for all you people that are out there.
Yeah.
Little ways, but yeah. And then if you are the winner, we're just gonna schedule a time to meet you with a licensed dispenser, whether it's Walmart, Runnings, wherever, and we'll meet you there. You fill out the paperwork, and we'll hand the money over.
Mm-hmm. We'll set you up. So, and like I said, if you win and you already have a lifetime,
Ben will autograph your bow. Bring it across. No, Ben will autograph your crossbow.
yeah,
I can't do something else. Ben will autograph it.
I suppose only.
He only autographs crossbows, bow.
Yep, you got it. How did you know? How did you know? I have to show my deer my bow this year. I'm going on with the crossbow.
Just to
do it.
just to jam bow a little.
Just to do it. Just to do it. Yeah. So speaking of that, we gotta start shooting. I got pulled my target. I know. I gotta start shooting.
You gotta start shooting.
I know. I pulled my
Guy over here.
pulled my targets out the other day to do that and start knocking some arrows through them. So
20, 30 yards. I haven't shot over 30 yards.
well, I went and shot the shoot down there in Wellsville for the NDA branch down there, the Upper Genesee. That was a good event, good time. Nora was there. We won that tree stand bench out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's sitting on the back patio. It's pretty sweet. I think it's what's the brand on it? Millennium.
If I send you that arrow pulling video, could you play that?
Send it to me on Facebook.
I can do that.
Pull up your messenger
Oh, okay, I got
and
it.
then attach it. Yep. Yep. So yeah, other than that, trail cameras, me and my wife, I think are gonna put them out because she's professional at picking the spots to put the cameras on. I don't know, they just like them better. We put a couple out the other night on a couple spots, dude. We got a couple bucks that I'm really hoping we start to get some pictures of, and then we got a couple of teaser bucks from back in May Actually, I sent you the new one. Can I show you the new one?
Did I name him?
No.
Then no. I name all your bucks. Uh-huh.
I think he's got 6 of them.
I think you're right. I think you are correct.
Very St. Patrick-esque.
Uh,
Browse, dude.
so we have a couple hats left over from last year.
We do.
If you can guess what this deer has 6 of,
We'll give you a hat. Because we don't give enough stuff
we'll
away.
give you a hat. So
We don't give enough stuff away.
if you're tuning in, throw some numbers out there of how many you think this deer has,
First correct answer.
and we'll give you a black 100 proof Whitetails beanie.
Yep.
That's
And,
crazy.
yep. And we have our new oranges on order.
Then everyone's gonna know what your deer is.
What's that? I don't care.
That picture on public. I mean,
On public? Yeah, on the public ground. The camera had been soaking, dude. The camera had been soaking since February, and it had died like 4 days before I pulled it. So
Naples.
Naples, always Naples. But yeah, so what's this book for the 6 of? I don't know. And then I don't know. And that's the thing. I'm trying to figure out.
Should we let it go a week, or should we do it at the end? I think we get. It depends on how many guesses.
Yeah, if we get the right guess or whatever, we'll give it away. First one to guess it on what this deer has 6 of that we're talking about. Very St. Patrick-esque. If you guys are following along with the show and stuff, very St. Patrick-esque, kind of in the way that this deer is kind of framed up. So, yeah, looking forward to it. I don't, like I said, no idea what this deer is, and then
You got his name.
yeah, and then we have another one that Nate was calling Junkyard because of where we had the picture of him. Oh, you say Rudy?
Rudolph.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Rudy. Rudy for short. Rudolph, Rudy. And then the other one you've been calling Junkyard because where we got his picture over there by the tire pile.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy.
Everybody's got a junkyard.
Holy.
Yeah.
Actually, if you hunt any farm ground, which that's all everybody hunts, there's always a junk pile somewhere.
Always.
There's a timber pile. There's a
Old refrigerator, an old toilet.
There's always. I have an old toilet. That's the toilet stand. I have a toilet stand. I have a stand set up. I guess the guy used to hunt out there.
Sit on the shoulder. My mom said 6 brown time, 3x3. Symmetry.
Alright. Did your dad know this?
I think Dad did, yeah.
Well, there you go.
She's watching on her brand new tablet.
Oh,
Fancy.
that's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got 6. I don't know, dude. None of the deer last year had multiple brow tines or even indicators of it. In all the freaking sheds we picked up, nothing had multiples or base kickers or nothing. I don't know. He's got 6. I don't know. Might be a new guy on the block. He might be a deer that just came in the summer and he'll be freaking gone. That happens. We talked about that in previous episodes. Deer that we get for summertime and they just don't. They're not home bodies. They're just summer loafers, you know.
Did you show Brian this?
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't brought it over to the house. 6 split tines. Hannah says, very close. 6 brow tines. 3 and 3. Mom got it. So, yep. No, so I got to get cameras out. Like
Sarah gets a hat, even though she's already got like 6.
one for every day of the week. One for Nora. Yeah. One for Dad. I don't know. One for her, one for Dad. No, I think she's only got.
They already got one, don't they?
They got one.
Oh, all right. Well, your dad's probably got one. This one's for her.
Yeah. So can't post comments on to some destinations. Let me check, make sure everybody can post comments on what we're doing. I just got that notification. Sometimes it does screwy stuff with StreamYard. It's the only thing. Can't post comments to some destinations. My wife still doesn't have a hat, Ben. You can take mine anytime, love.
You want an orange or a black one?
Yeah, we got orange ones incoming for gun season. Put the order in. Those should be ready here. Week or two.
She's on vacation this week.
Gotcha.
She's gonna start working on them next week. She said.
Gotcha. Yeah, so we'll have them by the end of July. Just plenty of time before gun season. Yeah, cameras. We got to get over to our permission piece in Clyde, and we're thinking 3 stands still, right? One on both swamps.
Yeah.
And then one, maybe 2 up on the far ridge, and then maybe a blind up in that field.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we got it covered. I think we're pretty good for 2 of us. We're pretty good, but we did have a decent buck on camera over there too. We can tease that one. We'll tease the one. We'll tease the one from our permission piece. How about that? You guys want to see what's hanging out over in Wayne County on a permission piece? We'll tease that one out. Let's do that. That's funny. We'll have to keep that for when Nate gets back. All right. Throw it up here. So this was, I can't remember the date on this. I want to say it was May. I don't even think it was June yet. Info. So this was May 29th. For those wondering, this deer I'm going to share up right now. This is May 29th. This is over on our permission piece or whatever. So hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, it shows up pretty good. Pretty decent.
Is that Oi?
No, it's the.
Did you get my Oi thing?
Yeah, well, I'm sharing it. I can feel that too. I was just talking about the deer over on the permission piece. Did you send it to me on Facebook?
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Really? What are we calling him?
I think you just called it inside kicker, even though you had an inside kicker already at your
Yeah, you call him a second. We're gonna call him Spider.
spider.
Is it this guy?
Because there's a spider going around right now. So also, while you were out, this comment came in for you.
What to say? Ooh. I got a lot of eyeballs on me. I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, you're all right, Nate. Brian sees everything you do.
My phone's being.
Me difficult.
Yeah,
All right.
working on it.
Thank you. It's send this time.
Oh, it's like in there.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Nice.
So
Wrap show up with it.
there you go. Yeah, well, I can pull it back in whenever, but yeah. So rock bass. So what you gonna be catching your bluegills on? Just worms, worming them,
Worms in a bobber.
worms and bobber.
2-year-old.
Hey, just teach him how to run that freaking creature in that Cinco, man.
Wow. He'll be watching me catch big bass.
Smack them freaking northern smallies.
Did you run any creatures up on your fishing trip?
Oh, best smallie of the weekend.
And they worked.
Best smallie of the weekend, and biggest rock bass of the weekend, buddy.
Yeah, you can't beat them.
No.
Motor oil or watermelon?
I think it was green with the purple flake.
Yeah, I think that's
Green and purple flake, I think is what it was.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin with purple flake, that's what it is.
Pumpkin seed.
Green pumpkin seed with purple
Yeah,
flake.
green pumpkin or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was deadly. It was doing good. Bite was a little finicky. We did have better luck on the Cincos. I just think the creature was a little bit more too much profile because they were just kind of sucking it. They weren't really aggressive on it. We did have some pouring freaking rain too, but see here.
Got some more comments?
Oh, there it is, Nate.
I got it.
We got it.
What's our pin? Don't say it. We're gonna get hacked. Bo's gonna hack us.
Probably. trying, Nate. Oh my god. Stand by, everybody. Glenn's having technical difficulties here.
We need a new tech guy.
Here we go.
Anybody want to join the team?
Pull it harder. Pull it. Pull it harder. What is it? Stuck. It's stuck? Here. Yeah. Ready? Grab it. And pull.
Trying not to jab him in the
This
face
one.
there.
Oh yeah, dude. Got his bank.
Hey, he's a BB kid.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough breaking him of that.
Yeah, man. I love it. I know it's just a matter of time because shoot, this is me and him were talking about that. This is the last summer that we're gonna have, well, for Nora, baby feet and stuff like that, and not walking around. And you know, next summer will be a completely different ballgame. So
Way more fun.
yeah, like you were saying, you can take them do stuff. Like I'm getting reprimanded for suggesting throwing her in her car seat and putting her on the back of the four wheeler and strapping her to the back rack. But
We did that with Owen to go to a party across the road at the neighbor's cabin.
yeah. Kind of smell.
No, but I probably shouldn't have done it because the driveway wasn't too smooth.
Yeah.
His head bounced around pretty good.
Yeah.
But it turned out all right.
Yeah, well, that's what I said well, that's what,
I had to slow it right down.
like our urine bumpy as shit too. And like, even when you take her out and,
I mean,
stroller, dude, she fucking rattles around.
if you strap her to the four wheeler and you went around and just like pull cameras, you're almost better off just holding her and just sticking to your trails.
Yeah. But I think me and Hannah are going to do the putt around together and have like mom and dad watch her for, 2 hours or so, whenever, how long it takes us to get some cams out. The only thing that's going to take a while is, we got to go around because there's a big box elder tree down between one of the laneways and one of the fields. So we got to go out to the road and come around to it. Just because we can't get through there to mow it, and it's hogweed up to your freaking nuts. Well, not your nuts, but your neck at this point. So, but yeah. Well, dude, I don't want to keep you too long. I know you got to get going in the morning for the old North Run.
Yeah, we're not in any hurry.
Yeah, but
We had that. I'm getting a few more minutes. We got a few more minutes. Anybody got a topic they want to talk about for 5-10 minutes?
live viewers. Where's the live viewers at tonight?
We got
Everybody's on vacation.
Terry even shut us off.
They abandoned us.
Ben, your mom even shut us off.
Yeah, my wife.
And your wife.
It's not even Nora's bottle time yet.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I wanted to talk about the Just Hunt Club. I give them a shout out.
yep. Sleeman and Hanson and them guys.
Slayman was a
And
teacher. Maybe still is. I don't know. At Mid Lakes.
mhm.
When I was in high school, I believe he was an earth science teacher. His wife, Amy, I believe was an English teacher. I was actually watching some of their videos yesterday with Eric Hansen, who I've never met. Ben has,
Yep.
but it's pretty cool. I mean, they got a pretty cool thing going. I'd like to get up to the point, which we might, with the camera quality and the footage and stuff, is what they're putting out. Um, but I mean, what we're doing this year is a start, but it's cool. I think it's probably one of the better New York.
Oh, and they do a whole turkey tour with the Just Hunt dude.
They do waterfowl, just hunt. They
Yeah.
do a bunch of stuff. It's pretty cool. I was watching some of their stuff yesterday. Ethan's a great guy. I know when I shot my by 150 by 154, he reached out to me and said congrats, and he actually hooked me up with the New York State score and everything. But Ethan's an awesome guy. They're knowledgeable, smart guys, fun to watch. I mean, you watch them in their show. I mean, they're down to earth guys, man. I mean, you don't get any more real New York like funny than them guys.
Yeah.
But it's cool. So if you get a chance, check them out on YouTube. That's the Hunt Club.
Just Hunt Club.
Yeah, just Hunt Club.
Yeah. No, they got a lot of good quality. I mean,
Now, whatever camera they have or have a camera guy
mhm,
is phenomenal.
you know,
The footage they're putting out.
and they got tons of, like I said, tons of freaking turkey footage from this past year that they've posted. They just dropped Eric's hunt on that big 8. That was what you were watching, that you were talking about. But yeah, man, no, dude, they freaking get after it too, and that's the cool thing. Like, there's their dough fest or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, yeah. I know a couple of them guys. You know, through passings through the years and stuff like that. Met them at NDA dinners and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I like to reach out to them.
There's a little fuzzy horn dove, nutless buck, whatever he is. Yeah, but
Maybe we can reach out to them. We can do a show together or something with Ethan. We'll see how it goes. I know Connor. Yeah, I know Connor's good friends with him.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, shoot a message out to Eric and Ethan and stuff, and we'll see if we get him down here at the get him down the counter.
I mean, I
Bar in the couch or wherever. Go there.
drive over to their place and have
100% wherever.
do a show with them guys. I don't really care.
Yeah, no, and
But
we're interested in having some more guests. So if anybody knows anybody that is interested in coming on the show for guests,
couple guys that
we'll have
put some input.
yeah on the topics of conversations. I know Jesse will be back on at some point. He just had his second. So great.
Yeah, he's in charge of number one, and Nicole's in charge of number two right now. So. But Justin will be back on, give everybody some laughs. He's always good for that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited. I got to get his camera arm made up, but I'm excited to watch some of his footage. He's always entertaining himself.
We're gonna have a lot of dead squirrels this year.
Squirrel.
We're gonna have this tally in the bottom corner of the video. Squirrels with a tally mark and Jesse with a tally mark, and see how many times these squirrels.
Well, if he watches this or is tuning in, he's probably gonna start a squirrel tally mark with his bow.
Oh yeah, I bet he will. Put a little chip mark on the bone for every squirrel he knocks down with it. But yeah, no, it'll be fun. Sitting there and watching all the footage at the end of the year and
I'm trying to
hanging on Lambo.
trying to edit it. That's what I'd like to actually talk to Ethan about is what they use and what they're doing with
Editing software.
with their editing software. And I know I can't afford what cameras they're using, but yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah. Play around with it, have some fun with it.
Yeah, this is a start. One step at a time.
Why not? Play around with it, make it happen.
But just about at that 1 minute mark or 1 hour mark.
Yeah. I think it's
Got
pretty
about a
solid.
minute to go.
So yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, we appreciate you guys hanging out right to the very end with us. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube or listening to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you check out podcasts from.
Are we on iHeart? We gotta
I
get.
think we're on iHeart. I think we go to all major platforms.
We gotta go on iHeart.
If anybody listens on iHeart and can't find us on iHeart, let us know, and we'll see what we gotta do to rectify that. But we appreciate everybody's support with this. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming up this year with the lifetime license giveaway, chicken barbecue. We got some other cool stuff we're doing. We'd like to do some more kind of in-field videos. Nate's been shooting up a lot of videos of archery practice and his water hole stuff and everything like that. So we're looking to get more of that stuff on the channel to keep some good content out there and keep some good conversations flowing with it. So we appreciate you guys supporting us, letting everybody else know about us, and catch y'all next time down here at the bar or wherever we're shooting a video from. In almost got the barn done, so we might have to do an inaugural at the barn when that gets finished up.
run an extension cord with a floodlight.
Why not? Sure. Do it in the middle of the day. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, that is my big project this year.
Yeah.
So shout out to the father-in-law for all his help.
Yeah, we got the other, the three sides buttoned up the other day.
Thank God for Dave.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So I'd be spending a lot more money.
No, it was, yeah, no doubt. It was really cool to watch him work. I mean, obviously he's put up dozens and dozens of things.
He's been doing it for 40 years.
Yeah, exactly.
He wakes up every day and does this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's he's full of knowledge, full of information,
Mhm.
many things. He's
yeah,
smart.
suggestions on how to tie it in right and do it different.
It's actually kind of cool to get him on here, and he could talk about some of the old 80s and 70s days out there deer hunting and what it was like.
Story time, man. I love story time.
Get him on here. I don't know if he would do it or not, but
Yeah.
I bet you would.
Yeah, put some feelers out there. Why not?
Yeah, he's got some cool stories.
Yeah.
And he's got. Well, you've been in his garage. He's got a wall full of antlers.
Mm-hmm. Got a lot of deer.
He's killed a lot of deer. Then he got his biggest one just a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Their opening day with his old
That was love stand
I think it's 1100 semi-automatic Remington 12 gauge. It's got all the fancy detail on it.
Mhm.
Nice finish, and he loves it. And he's got tons of stories. It'd be fun to get him on here. I don't know if he would or not, but maybe I'll have to talk to him. And we could do it in his garage with all of his colors behind us.
Full of deer. Yeah, I've thought about doing that, like almost doing like Exodus did, like whitetail cribs kind of thing. Like take it on the road to go to different, hunters' places, hear some stories and stuff. And
Local guys.
Absolutely. So if anybody's interested in doing that, having us out to
Which we kind of did that a little bit with Connor.
Connors, yep. And then at the deer shed, we've done that. Talked about some of your deer. Obviously, some of the ones that we've killed while we've been doing the
Did we
podcast.
have an episode with the bucks hanging?
We did it with the skull plates.
Oh,
We did it with some skull plates, and then I've done an episode of Connors. We've done a couple episodes of Connors Barn. So we actually should do an episode count to know what episode number we're on.
Get Connor back on too.
Yeah.
See what he's been up to.
Yeah, I know.
He's super busy with it. He's got another kid on the way and his business.
Mm-hmm.
He's super busy. But
Yeah.
I actually got to talk to him a little bit the other day. He reached out to me after the whole Josie thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I know we got to meet up with him.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of stuff coming at you guys.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I know I got
Maybe get him on here before the baby's born. He'll probably have more time.
September, right? For that one. I want to say September because the baby shower is at the end of the month.
But yeah, August, September is somewhere in there.
Yep. End of August. I think it's early September though. But yeah. Well, that's all we got tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in with us. And appreciate everything you guys do to support us, listen in and comment and join the conversation. And we'll catch you all next time wherever we're shooting from. Take care.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Happy 4th. See ya.
Don't blow your finger off.
Nope, don't do that. Back it up, Terry.